Hey guys, it's John, and welcome back to my playthrough of Slay the Spire 2. Let's just go into it. There's no reason to delay. We are going to be playing my favorite character from the first game, the Silent, and I'm excited to see what changes they made to the Silent. If it follows the same deck archetypes as the first game, at least at first, we could be doing a Shiv deck, where we play a lot of Shivs for 4 damage. We could be doing a poison build, which is probably what I will gravitate to, assuming that the tools are there. Or we may do a discard build, which I always actively avoided in the first game. Or there might be new archetypes that they try to thrust upon us. If Ironclad has a new deck archetype around vulnerable, exploiting vulnerable, I wonder if the Silent will have something similar about weak. It'll be interesting to see. Let's go ahead and start it up. The Silent. Now we have Neo to start things off with. Ooh! I've remade you go up. Now, the Silent, unlike the Ironclad, just for anyone who might be new following along, does not heal for 6 HP after every fight. Instead, at the start of each combat, one time you draw 2 additional cards, so you have a stronger turn 1. The Silent is built around combos and stuff like that, but you do have to be a little bit more careful with her because she doesn't just naturally heal like the Ironclad does. I don't foresee that being an issue for us. We got through with the first character, no problem. At the start of Elite combats, draw 2 additional cards. That's a Booming Conch. I don't really see why we would need to draw 4 cards like that. These are way more interesting advantages, by the way, than you get in the first game. Pomander, upgrade a card. Scroll boxes, lose all gold. Choose one of 2 packs of cards to add to your deck. Now, before we agree to anything, let's take a look at what we got here. It's the same base deck as in the first game with the exact same cards, although different artwork. You got 5 strike, 5 defend, and then the class cards are neutralize, deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak. If you upgrade it, you apply 2 weak, so significantly better. Survivor, gain 8 block or 11 and discard a card. I could just choose to upgrade a card. That'd be really easy. I could lose all the gold though, and that could be fun. Let me take a look at the map real quick and plot out where we're going to go. I'm going to try to hit as many elites as I can, like normal. So let's see. You got one here. Oh, the color changes. It was red for Ironclad. It's green for Silent. Well, I got one here, here, and here. All right, you got 5 different elites. Is there a way for us to get 3? Well, the way to get 3 is here, and we also have an early merchant. What I wanted to do here is I wanted to check and see if we have an early merchant, because if we have an early merchant, I might not want to spend my gold. So yeah, I think by the time we hit here, this will be the crux point of like, do I want to go for another elite? If we're in bad shape, we might just go for the Campfire right here. So yeah, let's not spend our gold. Instead, I'm going to be super boring and I'm going to upgrade a card. I'm going to upgrade Neutralize because 2 weak is just way better than 1 week. 1 week is so bad. You can't like stack it at all. I think it's just awful. So, in my unprofessional opinion, damn, Silent. I was unfamiliar with your game. I see you're a man of culture as well. Fuzzy Worm Crawler. Wow. 4 damage heading our way. Watch out. We're going to want to be really careful here. Alright, well, I will defend and strike twice. With the Silent, it's a little more important over the Ironclad to make sure you don't take any damage. You have to be a little less aggressive. We're going to neutralize. Now see, 2 weak. So the next time they attack, we'll theoretically have 1 week left. 7 strength? Okay, well, you're really weak, though, so that only means 8 damage. Okay, whoa. So we're going to do Strike and Survivor to fully block the damage. Okay, just launched a little trajectory thing at me. Neutralize, strike, 2 defends there. We're not taking any damage. Loving it. Frustrating that I have full defense here. Okay, and you have 14 strength. I've got to kill you here. Okay, please. Potion of Binding. Apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Backstab. Love Backstab. An innate card, so you start with it. Deal 11 damage for free and exhaust it. Yeah. Backstab synergizes really well with drawing extra cards. So now I'm like, maybe I should have taken that elite extra draw. Escape Plan. Draw a card. If you draw a skill, gain 3 block. And Dagger Spray. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Dagger Spray, I think, is what I'll take here, though, because I don't know how many, like, multi-mobs we're going to run into, and I don't want to tempt fate on that. Oh, it's the Brain Leech again. Strange. So we got this last video. We need to share knowledge, so we can either gain a colorless card reward and lose 5 HP, or we can choose 1 of 5 random cards. Alright, we've got Deadly Poison. Apply 5 poison. Prepared. Free card. Draw 1 card. Discard 1 card. Acrobatics. Draw 3 cards. Discard 1 card. Slice. Free. Deal 6 damage. And Ricochet. This is a new one. Sly. If this card is discarded from your hand before the end of your turn, play it for free. So, if, say, we played Survivor, we could play Ricochet for free. Now, that entails us having Ricochet in our hand at the same time as Survivor. But, yeah, 15 damage, 12 damage for free is pretty good. With that said, I do kind of want to take Deadly Poison. Poison is just so good. I will take it. Alright, and here we go. If there's any chance of making a poison build, I'm going for it. I am Mrs. Nibbit. Okay, I was gonna defend twice, but I got a little carried away. So we took a little bit of damage. We took 4 damage. I will Deadly Poison. I will defend. I will strike. Now, the way poison works is if they're poison 5, they take 5 damage, and then it ticks down 1 each turn. So, theoretically, if you let a full allotment of 5 poison run out, it'll do 5, 9, 12, 14, 15 total damage. I think, actually, we might be able to just kill here, yeah. Alright. These are 3 uncommon cards. Strangle. Deal 8 damage. Whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 2 HP. So this is an interesting card. It's basically a cheaper, slightly weaker version of a card in the original game called Choke that costs 2. And the idea here is that you can play Strangle, and then you can play a bunch of Shivs. So I'm going to leave the possibility for us making a Shiv deck open. I'm going to take it because it seems cool to me. Pinpoint, on the other hand, 3 energy, deals 17 damage, costs 1 less for each skill played this turn. So this is sort of the skill version, the inverse of the card that we used on Ironclad. That was similar, that reduced its cost. Flechettes deal 5 damage for each skill in your hand. Let's take Strangle, yeah, because if we get into Shivs, that'll be really fun to use. All right, our first merchant. Wait a second. Look at Silent here. Silent's got some aura in this one. This is a gold card here that we can get after Image. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. This is a power from the original game, and it is good, again, if you're going like Shivs. Which we could do. We could do that. I don't have enough money for any of the relics here, unfortunately. Pinpoints here. The Hunt. This is a gold card. Deal 10 damage. If fatal, gain an additional card reward. So fatal, of course, means if you kill something with it. I'm not loving that, actually, just right off the jump. Untouchable. Sly. If this card is discarded from your hand for the end of your turn, play it for free. So they're obviously trying to push more discard synergy in this one, which I love, because there wasn't enough in the base game, I think. So you could get free 12 block. Deflect, free, gain 4 block. Master of Strategy. It's too bad we can't get this one. This is such a great card. It's free, draw 3 cards. Awesome. Restlessness. If your hand is empty, draw 2 cards and gain 2 energy. Huh. Okay, so you play that on an empty hand. That's kind of nice. Wait, hold on. Is this insane? Whoa, hang on. This might be crazy. Am I? Okay. If your hand is empty. But hold up. So let's say we draw Survivor. Let's say we draw these 5. This is actually a perfect. So we could play Strangle, 2 energy. Neutralize, 2 energy. Deadly Poison, 1 energy. Survivor, discard Dagger Spray. Restlessness gets played. And we basically get a second turn. Now that's of course an ideal scenario. That tends to be how Spire fans do things. At least enthusiastic ones like me get carried away. I'm tempted to pay 75 to remove like a shitty strike or a defend. But after image though, for 75. Thing is, after image is not going to be worth it unless we get shivs, and I see no shiv gameplay here. I will choose to remove a strike, which is a really boring shop here. Vulnerable potion, speed potion. I'll take a speed potion because we might need it. I feel very underprepared for the elite here. Sapphire seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance. But what if you plant and nourish it instead? So we could heal 9 HP, upgrade a card in our deck. We don't really need that heal. We don't really even need that upgrade. To be honest. Nope. Let's plant and nourish it. The first time you play this card each combat, gain an energy. Okay. Yeah. The first time you play this card each combat, gain energy. Let's put this on Strangle. Because basically we just get it for free. There's no reason to ever not play it. Right? Because it gets stronger with every card you play, so we just make it free, basically. You scour the overgrowth and find a pot with good aeration. Then you trek around searching for an untouched spot where light peeks through a cracked wall. Carefully, you reinforce the pot with bark and vine to camouflage it, fill it with loamy, nutrient-rich soil, and nestle the seed just beneath the surface. Finally, you gather dew from nearby plants and pour it over the soil. Grow big, little seed. Unknowingly, the sapphire seed attaches to you spiritually, thankful of your hard work. I think the random events in this game so far are like more interesting. Okay, so now we're getting a repeat customer here. It's the frog parasite from last time. Unfortunately, we did not draw our strangle, which makes me so sad. Neutralize, deadly poison, strike, strike, and we'll end the turn. I'm going to play Strangle. We're looking down, staring down the barrel for 12 damage here. I think I will play Defend, Dagger Spray, Defend. take like 2 damage from that. But things are going pretty well here. If I can set up killing this thing the turn before a dagger spray, which kind of seems impossible, then... Ooh, dude. I'll do Survivor, and I'll discard Infection. Yeah, get rid of that. Strike, strike, end. Okay, put more Infection in my status pile, which I hate. I hate that. Strangle. Dagger spray next turn. Almost guaranteed. Pop them out. Deadly poison on the 20 HP one and defend. Here they are. We will do a dagger spray. Let's see, 6 damage, 6 damage. Wondering. Let's attack this one for 12 damage because it had 11 HP. That's closer to 12 than 9. And then I'm going to neutralize. So this thing is poison 4, so it will die next turn no matter what. Can't say the same for the rest of these guys. I'm gonna neutralize that one. We'll take 4 damage. Thank you for infecting me. Thank you so much. Love having my deck be full of your bullshit. Oh, defend, defend. What a horrible turn that was, but it was coming. Okay, that one died, which is just as I planned, and we'll take 7 damage from that one. Kind of reaping what I sowed there. 45 gold, so great relic here. Gremlin Horn would have been great in that last fight. Whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. So great against multi-enemies like that. Flick Flack, this is a new one. So Sly, so when you discard it, it plays for free. Deals 7 damage to all enemies, upgraded 9. Kind of underwhelming. The upgrade. Piercing Wail, all enemies lose 6 strength, exhaust, or 8 on upgrade. Kind of like Backstab. I'm going to take Backstab. I'm a Backstab kind of guy. What can I say? Alright, I'm going to Strangle, Backstab, Strike, Strike, a Deadly Poison, and you're dead. Wow. Gigantification Potion. The next attack you play deals triple damage. That seems pretty good. Wow. Finisher. Deals 6 damage for each attack already played this turn. Again, this is a great card for a Shiv deck. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. I have seen no Shiv cards. For all I know, we have to unlock them. It kind of seems like there's most synergy with discarding stuff. I've seen a lot of Sly effects. I will go ahead and take Flick Flack and see if I can get it in the same hand as Survivor. Oh, look at Silent. I'm telling you, aura farming this time around. I'm going to upgrade Strangle, since it's probably our best card. Gives us the most offense. And it's free. First time we play it. Permafrost. The first time you play a power, each combat gains 6 block. Unfortunately, we don't have any powers right now. Aroma of Chaos. Upon trudging through a thick underbrush and making it into a clearing, you're hit with an unplaceable nostalgia. A mix of floral scents, putrid decay, and something else entirely. The scent grows stronger with each step, and you feel as though the world around you is warping and twisting. Overcome with a sense of shifting chaos, you begin to lose your sense of self. Whoa. So we can either let go or maintain control. We can either transform a card in our deck or upgrade a card in our deck. One reason we might want to transform is if we had a curse. I have not seen any curses though so far. I don't know if I'm just lucky or what. Transform could also be like, I don't like this card. We could do that to a strike if we wanted to. Alternatively, we could upgrade. I like to just randomly transform strike and see what we get. Pounce. Wait, what was that? You give in and your mind drifts. You see yourself communing with friends, fighting as a team, and dueling great foes. Is this a dream? Reality? Somehow both? Many sets of eyes perceive you in your dreams. Who are they? You awaken after an unknown amount of time. The aroma weakens and its effects fade as you regain clarity. Upon restabilizing, you're more clear-headed than ever. What were those eyes? What was that card you gave me? Deal 12 damage. The next skill you play is free. Upgraded, it's 18. That's not bad. Free skill. Getting locked into 2 elites here. I think I gotta take it. I'm not impressed with our deck so far. We're against Big Bird. I will defend 3 times and backstab. Right, it gains the strength every turn. Okay, we got a cool thing we can do here. We can do Pounce, right? Then we play Survivor for free. We discard Flick Flack. Get a free 7 damage attack. It's not bad, you know. I'm gonna Dagger Spray here instead of defending. Defending would mean we didn't take any damage, but against an enemy that's scaling like this, we... Okay, good. I got Strangle. Okay. Strangle there. Deadly Poison. Neutralize. Defend. Defend. We did a lot of... Strangle really did a lot of damage there. That was great. Okay. 12 damage incoming. See, this is the problem. Flick Flack in here, but no discard. Actually, Flick Flack 7 damage. It's really not that different from Dagger Spray now that I think about it. Oh, here it is, right next to it. Dagger Spray does 2 attacks. So, like, if you have strength, you're gonna get double the benefit. But right now, it's 8 damage, and this is 7 damage, and it can be played for free. So Flick Flack depends on what else you have in your deck, I guess. But I was about to say could be better. So if we do 20 damage, we can do 20 damage. Yeah, Birdonis dead, and we got our Gremlin Horn. Look at that. See, case in point here, Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. So now Dagger Spray does 10 damage. Significantly better. Ooh, Tools of the Trade. At the start of your turn, draw a card and discard a card. We will have opportunities, if we play this, every turn to discard something. Which means if we draw a card with Sly, we can just play it for free every turn. That's nice. Got another Dagger Spray. Got Backflip for card draw. I'm going to take Tools of the Trade. It's rare. It's a power, so we can use it with Permafrost. And let's hop into a Campfire here. I'm wondering... Tools of the Trade for free sounds pretty sick. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. So I'm going to rest. I want to make sure that we can actually make it past this next elite, because it is the statue. And the statue is fairly difficult compared to the other 2 elites. He really is gonna be a problem for us, especially because we don't have a whole lot of offense here. We're gonna play Tools of the Trade Even though it's going to waste permafrost's block, rather. Yeah, we waste the block. Let's do... So we want to have as much slow as possible. I think we're going to have to play Pounce. Deadly Poison. Neutralize. Backstab. Actually, I mean, I said we'd have no offense, but we just did 36 damage on turn 1, and we're not getting attacked. Your journey ends here. And they're still not attacking. They're still... Dude, okay, we're going to discard Flick Flack there. Defend, strike, dagger spray. Not bad. I played defend first so that we would get slow damage buff. 25 attack here. I will throw down strike. We're going to strangle. And then we're going to defend. Defend. Neutralize. Yeah. We are going to take 8 damage there, but like whoop-de-doo. Choose a card to discard. Doesn't really matter. Gonna pounce. Oh, the head cup falls off. Nice. Swift Potion. Draw 3 cards. Game Piece. Whenever you play a power, draw 1 card. This is a new relic. I have not seen this one before. They're giving us a lot of power synergy, which we can't really take advantage of yet. Oh, now I say that. Noxious Fumes. I am a sucker for this one. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. And when I play it, I automatically draw a card. I'm tempted to take Flick Flack with Tools of the Trade just to have more Sly in the deck, but... Dodge and roll, gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. I think I'm going to take Noxious Fume here. I don't know about Swift Potion. I'm gonna skip. Okay. Things are going pretty well here, actually, towards the end of Act 1. We will go ahead and play Tools of the Trade. We draw a card from Game Piece. I will also Noxious Fumes. I will neutralize, backstab, strike, end the turn. Okay, we are going to discard Flick Flack and play it for free. That is pretty nice. Strangle and then pounce, deadly poison. Defend. Oh, I should have done Survivor. Sorry. Oh, well, they died anyway, so. I meant to do that. I knew that that was going to happen. Did I fool you guys? Did I fool you? 18 gold. Block potion. Gain 12 block. I'd rather have speed potion. I think. I don't want any of these. Skipping. Now, what I would love to do, I'd love to get more Sly into the deck, and I'd love to get Shivs for Strangle Plus with Sewn on it. That is really nice. I am not sure that I'm going to get that anytime soon, though. Let's see. I'm going to make Tools of the Trade free. That seems like a good way to go. And here we go. This is a different Act 1 boss than the last time I played. This one is called the Ceremonial Beast. I really like it. Kind of reminds me of the Pale Stag from Hollow Knight Silksong. Except it's not a total bitch. Alright, sorry. Tools of the trade for free. Again, we're wasting permafrost. I'm so sorry, but I had to. Let's see. About to use a buff. 250 damage, huh? Neutralize. Strike. Dagger spray. Backstab. Plow. Okay, 150. Discard a card. We're staring down 13 damage. So probably I'm going to use Survivor, Defend, Noxious Fume. So maybe we get rid of one of the defends. Alright, what does this do? The first time Ceremonial Beast's HP reaches 150 or below, it becomes stunned and loses all of its strength. Well, we're almost there already. I'm going to play Noxious Fume. Oh, Flick Flack is right there. Oh. We could do Survivor on the Flick Flack, though. I just realized that. Seems pretty obvious. And I could play Deadly Poison, because we're going to start stacking poison a little bit with Noxious Fumes here. Or I could defend and take no damage at all. I will defend. Okay, we got our free Strangle. Let's go. Choose a card to discard. Flick Flack. We got lucky there. Strangle. I will Pounce. Free Deadly Poison. And Strike. Okay, we're just going to take 20 on the chin, I guess. That's okay. On normal difficulty, non-ascension, you heal after every boss. 22 damage. Now, we are going to hit the 150 here. Allegedly. Do we want to hit it next, though? Because we don't have a good offensive game plan. Well, the poison's going to take him down anyway, so I think, yeah, we do have to, unfortunately. Neutralize. Yep. Strike. Okay, now what's it going to do? It is going to debuff me. Choose a card to discard. Get rid of that. Strangled not free anymore, by the way. Strangle. Pounce. Defend. We're down under 100 now. Ringing is the status effect it just gave me. You can... Wait, what? Oh, you can only play one card this turn. I was like, I can only play a card? Wait a second. Oh, no, okay. But this doesn't count as playing it. It does! It does count as playing it. Okay. Whoa. I didn't know that. What's going on in the background with all the skulls over here? Okay. 11 poison here. I think I need to focus on defense. So I'm gonna discard Strike. I will Pounce here. Survivor on that, and I'll defend here. Because we're doing a lot of passive poison damage here. I think we need to kind of defend as much as we can. With that said, there's no reason not to go all out here. So... Ringing. I can only play one card. Unfortunately, see, Strangle here, it does 11 damage, right? 18 poison, 29 total damage, 30 HP remaining. That stinks. Noxious Fumes activates. Has Noxious Fumes already activated? Well, either way, we don't want to discard Flick Flack, so I'm going to discard Strike. Okay, yeah, I think I don't want to use Gigantification Potion yet because that's really good. I'm going to play Potion of Binding to apply Vulnerable, and then we're just going to play Strangle, and end the turn. Poison will kill him. All right. I discovered an epoch. All right. Very nice. A flex potion to replace that. Oh, now we're talking shivs. Fan of Knives. Shivs now hit all enemies. Add 4 shivs into your hand. 5 shivs with the upgrade. Finally, a way to get shivs. Echoing Slash. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. Or Burst. This turn, your next skill is played an extra time. You can upgrade it to be your next 2 skills. That's a very good card. What is a skill that I would like to play multiple times, though? Deadly Poison? Survivor, maybe? There's really, honestly, I've been picking attacks and powers because I'm a creature of habit. I will take Fan of Knives, though, because it gives us shivs. We can use shivs with Strangle for a power turn. And I can get more shiv synergy if I want to. Plus, it's a power, and I've got relics for powers, albeit only 2. All right, guys. I'll be right back with more of this silent run in just a moment. Oh, where did I go? I'm here. Hi. All right, let's plan our route. I love this addition that they have where you can draw on the map. So this next boss is called Knowledge Demon. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and circle our elites. We got one here, here, and then boom, right here. Wait a second, I missed one because there's only. Wait. There's usually 5 elites. Did I? Okay, I'm feeling very blind right now. All right, if we want to hit this last elite, actually, it makes total sense because there's a campfire here, and that campfire next to another campfire. So we can hit 2 elites here. We cannot do 3. Impossible. We will have to skip the merchant, but I'm totally fine with that. I want to hit some random events. I want to hit some more random events, though. I know I have 300 gold. I want to walk into the Act 3 merchant with like 1,000 gold. I've done that before, and it's so much fun. You feel drunk with power. Here we go. Pael, Melting Dragon. I love these characters that you start off with at the beginning of each act. They give you such, like, powerful effects, too. A puppet has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. A puppet? How dare you? This is ancients, that's what they're called. So they're all like Niao, right? Pael's Horn. Add 2 relax to your deck. That's a 3 energy skill. Gain 15 block. Next turn, draw 2 cards and gain 2 energy. I just know I'm going to draw this all the time when I don't need it. For 3 energy, I mean, you got to really wow me. And this seems like the type of thing that I would just draw at the wrong time, all the time. Pael's Claw. Enchant all defends with Goopy. This card gains Exhaust. No. When played, permanently increase this card's block by 1. So the idea here is we have 5 defends, right? So we'd play the card. We'd play them. They'd gain 6 block, and then 7 block, and then 8 block. But I'd be fast enough with the rest of my cards to where it wouldn't matter, I guess, if I ran out of defense. Wait, hang on. They might be cooking with this. Because we kind of want the defense to get out of our deck. And this makes them more powerful. Yeah, hear me out. This basically reads as like, if you play the defense one time, your deck size goes down by 5. Now, the problem is we're going to need more block sources, because other than the defense, we just have survivor. So in case the match goes on for a long time, that could be really bad. So maybe, I think it's good. I think I just don't have the right deck for it, though. Pyle's Legion. Doubles block gained from a card. Then goes to sleep for 2 turns. Oh, okay, so that's... Huh. Definitely not the horn. I like the idea of the claw. I just feel like it's going to screw me. I don't know. I feel like we have enough... We have enough offense, though, because we've got Strangle. We just got Shivs for that. We've got Survivor. We've got Weak. We have ways to block damage. What the hell? Let's do Pyle's Claw. Okay, okay. Oh. Don't cost me now. Don't cost me the run. Alright, here we got exoskeletons. Now remember, they can take a maximum of 9 damage, so that's fun. I'm going to go ahead and play Strangle. This is actually great. Whoa, hang on. Hang on. Because Dagger Spray isn't limited by this. We'll do 10 damage. Pounce. Okay, we could do Strangle for free. Dagger Spray, Pounce, Defend, Neutralize, Backstab. Okay. I actually want to Strangle the one with the most HP. And then I'm going to Dagger Spray. And then I'm going to Pounce on this one. And then I'm going to defend. We get Gremlin's Horn activated. We do Flick Flack. Gremlin's Horn activates again. We backstab this one. We win. Yes. Bottled Potential. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile. Draw 5 cards. It's basically like a mulligan. That's actually pretty sick. I'm going to keep Flex Potion. The reason I want Flex Potion is because it's going to be amazing with Shivs. All of a sudden, you're going to have free Shivs that do 9 damage. I will discard this Dexterity Potion. Precise Cut, already upgraded for us. Deals 16 damage. Deals 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. We have another Sly card, which I will take. It's tempting to take Poison, but another Sly card. Yeah. I'd like to have at least 2, considering I have Tools of the Trade. Oh, you. It's Thieving Hopper. Now, we'll see if we like the card that you take. I'm going to play Tools of the Trade first. 6 block. I'll take that. I will actually do Strangle here. Deadly Poison. Backstab. Ricochet, 16 damage. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that, though. We might as well do... Let's do Defend twice. Because we did a lot of good damage there. I don't want to take any. No, he's taking my Pounce! Choose a card to discard. Okay, we will discard Flick Flack then. Okay. Do you want this back? Actually, I don't know. It's like, it's okay. I think if it was upgraded and it did 18 damage, I'd be like, no! No, don't take it away! Wondering if we do Fan of Knives here and draw a card. He's about to give himself a buff, don't forget. Sure, why not? Look at these shivs, let's go. And I drew a defend. Not loving that. Neutralize. Oh, yeah, and the shivs do damage to all. Okay, I'm thinking about it too much. I need to calm down. Colorless potion, don't care. Take your stolen card back. I'll think about it, actually. How is it? Because, like, I don't have to. How is it fitting in with my plans? Because, like, what have I been using it for? To play a free skill. I've been playing it on deadly poison most of the time. Keep in mind, my defends are, by the way, they are gaining block. I like that. I can only play them one time. If I use Pounce... Oh yeah, I do have to play the skill, okay. We're just very skill low at the moment, so I might just ditch it. Especially now that we're getting like Shiv synergy and stuff. This is a Sly card. I'll take this one. We need more block. And I won't take Pounce. Actually, okay, I hate to overthink this, but we actually have a high cost block card skill now that would make sense to play Pounce. But we need 4 energy to do that, so no, never mind. Skip. I'm not taking it back. That's right, I'm playing unpredictably. We're doing very well so far. Let's see what we get for random events. Oh, okay, just a big guy. Okay. Big guy. Got it. What I'm going to do here is we're going to rock this guy's world, okay? Tools of the trade. I'm going to play Strangle for free. Going to play Fan of Knives. Okay, he's choking for 3 HP a turn. Shiv, 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 shiv. They do 8 damage apiece. Backstab. And we'll do deadly poison because in the long run it's gonna do more damage. We just did. He's at 50% HP and nothing's even happened yet. Oh, we're gonna discard Untouchable, get Sly, get it for free, 9 block. Now he's got Thorns for 5, which is kind of funny. Noxious Fumes. Look at this Ricochet. Oh, we could have gotten that next turn, but no, I had to draw a card. Actually, okay, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Defend, right? Survivor. Discard Ricochet, and then we're gonna take Thorn damage and lose all of our block. Yes! I realized it at the last second that it was a bad thing to do, and I took 20 damage to the face. Okay, we'll discard Flick Flack. We'll neutralize. I should have strangled first, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. Alright, so other than the 20 damage from Thorns to the face, thought that went pretty well. Predator here, 2 energy, 15 damage. Next turn, draw 2 cards. Wow. Do you promise? I can really get that advantage next turn? Ricochet plus. I actually think we have 3 Sly cards, and I have a 20 card deck. I kind of don't want to do more. Look at this Sucker Punch. Nice. Nice new art there. Deal 8 damage and apply weak. I'm not going to take any of these, I think. Yeah, we'll go for the random event here. Doll Room. You enter a hidden room, and Kevin MacLeod Creative Commons music starts playing. Oh my gosh. It's backed with an array of dolls. Each are unique, their expressions ranging from joy to sorrow, their attire spanning centuries and realms beyond your own. A chorus of whispers grows louder and louder until the dolls are shouting over each other and calling for you. You must choose one and leave immediately. Obtain a random doll relic so we can get one of these three. By the way, the one on the left is from another indie game called Peak. What's its name? Blippy or something like that? Bloopy? I don't know. I always throw it into the ocean. That's kind of funny. These other two might be Easter eggs too. I'm not sure. But I definitely recognize that one. Lose HP, choose one of 2 doll relics, or lose 15 HP, choose one of 3 doll relics. I'm tempted to skip this elite so I can look at all 3 doll relics, because I want to see what they do. But I do like fighting the elites. If only I hadn't taken that 20 damage to the face there. I will go ahead and obtain a random doll relic, and I got Mr. Struggles. At the start of your turn, deal damage equal to the turn number to all enemies. Oh, wow. As you pick up the worn-looking doll, all the voices go silent. This one doesn't speak. Alright, do we want to head towards this elite? I think we can handle it. Yeah, we've got 3 potions. Okay. So first of all, we're playing Tools of the Trade. Oh, I should have used Strangle first. Let's use Strangle on this one that's supposedly gonna do some status effects on me. We'll do Backstab. We'll do Fan of Knives. What a great card this is. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Yes. And then Dagger Spray, we killed him. Gremlin Horn gives us an energy. And we drew a card. We get to neutralize here. Strike? Yeah. I mean, I would use Noxious Fumes, but things are looking up. Yeah, we'll discard Ricochet here. And I'll cast Defend just to give it some extra +1 there. 14 gold. Speed potion, no thanks. Okay, it's like, do you want Pounce back? Corrosive Wave, this is a gold rare card. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. Upgrade is 4. How many draw card effects do I have? We've got Game Piece. Whenever you play a power, you draw a card. In addition, we've got Gremlin Horn that can sometimes draw us a card. We have, so that's 2 sources of card draw. We have Tools of the Trade, but unfortunately that will activate before that skill. I don't think it's enough to really make it worth it. Outbreak. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies, and that's a power. I do like my powers, and I do like my poison. Poison just gets around so many annoying mechanics in the game. Block, thorns, 50% off merchant. Things are just... everything's coming up, Millhouse. Oh! It's a different merchant. You can get Lee's Waffle? Oh, they're like, it's like... oh, they're like rip-off relics. I mean, I could buy all of these. Yeah, they're knockoffs. It's the Canal Street of Slay the Spire. Okay. We're not gonna take Snecko Eye. No. It makes you confused. The cost of your cards are randomized, and most of our cards are cheap. It's good if you have a lot of like expensive cards, but we don't. We have yeah, these 3, and that's it. I have 21. If you end your turn without block, gain 3 block. So the regular one, these are like half effects. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with an additional energy. I think that might be worth it. Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 1 HP. These are kind of terrible. Strike Dummy. Cards containing strike deal 1 additional damage. Yeah, these are kind of terrible. 10% of our HP, by the way, it's a 7 HP heal for 43 gold. We are about to go into an elite fight. I'll go ahead and take the heal. You get what you pay for, mostly. Huh. I don't want the rest of these. Start the next combat with an additional energy. It's just the first turn, though. But that's pretty good for Silent, because you can get like a power turn. I'll take Venerable Tea Set. You've got quite the eye. How much for it? It's not for sale. Look, there's a Necronomicon relic back there. That's cool. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. Whoa, what's this thing? My Mr. Struggle relic is doing damage. Okay, so this is the Decimillipede. Millipede, of course, 1,000 legs. Decimillipede, 10,000. Okay, this is honestly. Okay, reattach. If other segments are still alive, revives in 2 turns with 25 HP. I see. So the goal here is to take down all 3 of them around the same time. And we're also staring down, by the way, 10, 16, 24 damage. Which is a lot. Could do Fan of Knives here. Let's play Tools of the Trade right away. We gotta defend. Shivs hit everybody, right? So we would do 16 damage to everybody. I think what will make more sense here. I'm gonna play Outbreak. Oh, dude, Strangle. Is there a way that I can kill one of them? Because I know that they revive, but if I can kill them... I might do Fan of Knives now, though. Well, we're gonna have to play Strangle first. Maybe this one? I'm gonna play it. Okay. Backstab here for 12. Gremlin Horn. Dagger Spray. Well, I think we can kill this one next turn. So this one's like, oh, I'm gonna come back. I don't think so. This one's about to hit for 14. I hate that. Oh, it's dead. Oh, I should have used the defense. I should have played the defense. I got too excited. Clarity Extract. Draw a card. At the start of your next 3 turns, draw 1 additional card. Card draw is nice. I kind of like that more than bottle potential. Bottle potential is just like, I hate this hand. Give me a new one. I'll take that. Prayer wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Okay. This isn't a normal enemy. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Okay, hang on. Because we get a handful of sly cards with this. We could go crazy. Get free plays off the sly cards and get replacements. Expertise. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. I kind of like that. I'll take it. It's got retain. It's upgraded, so. What's inside? Oddly smooth stone. Start each combat with 1 dexterity, so defends are working out for us. Let's go in. Let's take the campfire here. I'm going to be smithing. Fan of Knives plus. Let's see. Let's view the upgrades here. What will we upgrade? I kind of think Fan of Knives. It's only 1 extra shiv. Well, Outbreak deals 4 more damage every 3 times you apply poison. In addition, Noxious Fumes, 3 poison is a hell of a lot better than 2. Because then it ticks poison up by 2 per turn instead of 1. So it kind of doubles the poison tick. That's my idea there anyway. Oh no, the Louse Progenitor. And we've got an extra energy, by the way. Whew. Okay. Curl Up. Gain 14 block upon first being hit. So this is kind of like a mega version of the Louse from the first game. We're staring down 9 damage, too. I will deadly poison you. That's how I'm gonna get. I mean, I assume that Curl Up happens just like the one time. In that case, we'll have to backstab. Defend. I don't want to play Fan of Knives yet. I guess I could have played Untouchable. You live and you learn. They made me frail. Mr. Struggle, do you hear that ticking time bomb? That's the sound of Mr. Struggle. He's coming. Okay, this is a bad draw so far. We haven't gotten Tools of the Trade or our Calculated Gamble for our Sly-based power turn. I kind of want to use Clarity Extract, but we probably shouldn't waste it. I will... You know what? I'll just do Ricochet, Neutralize, Strike. Okay, so you curled up. Fascinating. I am going to play Outbreak here. Every 3 times we apply poison, we do 15 damage. So I can do Strangle here and Calculated Gambit. Get Flick Flack on there. Okay, and it's awful. Noxious Fumes. Okay. Oh, Fan of Knives came in at just the wrong time, bro. I'll defend. That's okay. I mean, this guy's dying anyway, let's be honest. I'm applying my poison. Choose a card to discard. We will discard Flick Flack. 14 damage coming my way. On the other hand, we just have to do 41 damage. Well, I'll strangle, I'll deadly poison, and then I'll defend. So yeah, we ate it for 8 damage there, but this next turn, they're dead for sure, so ricochet. There's been so many times when I haven't used my defense when I could have. So I kind of am regretting that. Memento Mori. Deal 8 damage. Deals 4 additional damage for each card discarded this turn. Huh. We're ending up doing a lot of discard. I kind of like the idea of taking that. Yeah. Another backstab? Bro. It's free. It's free real estate. I do like having 2 backstabs. It allows you to take out like a 20 HP little minion just off the bat. Here, I kind of want to rest. It's cliche, but because I want to take down this elite right here. Oh, well, sorry, I was jumping the gun. We'll go here next. Okay, hello guys. Hello. Memento Mori here. 8 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. Backstabs here are not going to do enough, I think. Sorry, to kill anything. Because we got 9 and we got 9, and then Ricochet is going to hit whatever it hits. I think maybe what we do here is we just play Ricochet anyway. See what we get, yeah. I mean, we can kill the guy that's going to buff himself, but... with poison, we could kill... Let's see, 18. Nope, we can't even kill that. I think instead what makes sense is using defense here. Who do we want to backstab? You know, honestly, let's get him and him into 2-hit territory. That would make me happy. We don't take any damage here. Oh no, that exoskeleton is stronger than the rest. Ooh. Tools of the trade. It's really too bad that I can't discard anything now. Flick Flack does 8 damage to all enemies. Actually, Fan of Knives just ends the game here. I don't know why I'm even... I don't know why I'm even entertaining anything else. Dash. Looking a lot less forceful here in this artwork compared to the original game. 13 block, 13 damage. Another Sly here. Well-laid plans. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. So this can help me plan my turns better. So, like, I could retain, say, Fan of Knives, or I could retain Strangle until the ideal situation. So I'll take that. I've got a couple power relics, too. Prepared. Free. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. We will take it. The only reason not to take something like Prepared is... if we run into like a boss that's like punishing how many cards you play in a turn, which could very well happen. All right, we're here against the Entomancer. 21 damage coming our way, or should I say 5 damage. Gonna play Noxious Fumes here. Draw a card. It's a strike, so we're gonna block. We're gonna backstab. And he's giving me dazed because I'm attacking him. How insecure do you have to be? No, you can't do that to me. Deadly poison. See, poison gets around that. We don't need to attack him. I'm going to defend. And then I'm going to play Survivor. 1 damage. He's about to buff himself, so watch out. Tools of the trade. And we drew another daze, so wow, what an incredible milestone for us. Strangle really isn't going to do anything here. And I'm wasting Sown. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack. So if I use Dagger Spray, he'll give me 2 dazed, and I don't like that. I'm actually going to end the turn doing nothing. Which sounds awful. Like, it sounds like a stupid thing to do, and it kind of is. Alright, 28 damage. Choose a card to discard. Well, I'm going to discard... defend, actually. I know. Prepared. Look at Ricochet. wait, what do we got? Outbreak? Okay. Ricochet. It'll do 16 damage, but it'll give me 4 dazed. Which I don't like. I kind of like the idea. I'm going to use Neutralize to apply weak. I kind of like the idea, actually, of playing Defend. Or discarding Defend. I just don't want all that dazed going into my draw pile. Does it go into my draw pile? Oh, add 2 dazed. See, Ricochet would basically make it to where I do nothing next turn. So we can't use that. Let's get rid of Calculated Gambit as well. Let's see. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Clarity Extract. Draw a card. It's Outbreak. We're going to play Outbreak. We're going to shuffle. Okay. Neutralize. I get 2 days from that, but 21 damage instead of 28. Memento Mori. Let's see. Well-laid plans. Too bad I can't use Calculated Gambit with Memento Mori. That's a shame. Yeah. Okay. I had like grander plans than what ended up happening. We'll keep Ricochet, though. Yeah, that sucks. Played that badly. Okay, we win now. We win. Choose a card to discard. Yeah, we win. So don't even worry about it. Oh, you're putting so much dazed into my deck, bro. No, stop, dude. I'm gonna play this defend. No, not the dazed. Okay, he's dead. Bag of preparation at the start of each combat. Draw 2 additional cards, which is what I already have for my class. Relic. Serpent form. Whenever you play a card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Stop it. It's cool. It's so cool. It looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's 3 energy. That's so expensive. And man, if we take it, we got like a bunch of free cards we can use. I'm taking it because it's fun. I'm taking it because it's fun. And I'm gonna rest here. Yeah. That's the other side of it. You take fun cards, but then you have to rest because your deck is terrible and you're taking a ton of damage. 379 HP here. Knowledge Demon. I intend to apply a debuff to you. Let's play Well-Laid Plans. We get to draw a card. We will draw Prepared. I will discard these 2 blocks because there's no reason to use them. We're bigging up a Memento Mori here. Could use Gigantification Potion to get a big Memento Mori. Save Flex Potion for the Shiv turn, and we could be out of here. We could be out of here before lunch, bro. Actually, hang on. We could go nuts. Flex Potion and Wait. Because we got the 2 backstabs. I think we gotta do Flex Potion this turn. Because we're gonna have the 2 backstabs, we're gonna have Fan of Knives, and then top it off with Memento Mori. That's what's happening. It's not a bad first turn. I hope that it doesn't bite me in the ass, though. Okay, choose a card to retain for Well-Laid Plans. Tools of the Trade coming up next. Do I keep the Sly card, or do I keep... I think I keep Survivor. Yeah, we need block in case he's going to be like, oh, 100 damage. Choose a card. Disintegration. At the end of your turn, take 6 damage. Or Mind Rot. Draw 1 fewer card each turn. I do not want to draw 1 fewer card. So I will take Disintegration. Absolutely. That's not even a tough decision. Tools of the Trade. We will draw that, or we will play that now. We drew a card. We will play... Neutralize. You're weak. You always have been, Knowledge Demon. Noxious Fumes. Draw a card. Ooh, Strangle. It's not really... Outbreak. I'm gonna play Outbreak. I'm gonna save Strangle, I think. Now I'm gonna take 6 damage at the end of this. If I do Strangle, Flick Flack. No. Survivor and... I'll discard Untouchable. Yeah. And then that way I don't take any damage. I'm going to end the turn. I'm going to keep Strangle. Serpent Form. Discard. We're facing 18 damage. Well, we'll probably discard Defend there. I think it makes sense to play Serpent Form here. Doesn't it? Just get it out of the way. We're going to take 24 damage, but we'll be set up. I think. Choose a card to retain. It's going to be Strangle again. What is this? What's going on here? Okay, discard a card. What am I discarding? Maybe Strike? I don't know. Heal. This enemy intends to heal. Now, you didn't say that you could heal yourself.
find that very frustrating. Okay. I'm gonna strangle now. Yeah. And I'm gonna play prepared. And then I'm gonna throw down untouchable. I'm gonna discard that. I'm gonna discard defend as well. I'm going to play neutralize. I'm going to play calculated gamble, hoping that I get momentum mori, and I did. I'm going to play survivor. Discard flick flack. Play memento mori here. That's a pretty good turn. I was a little worried. Oh, 30 heal. We're gonna blank that out this next turn. Choose a card to discard. We will get rid of Ricochet. You're gonna debuff me, huh? Well, I'm just gonna play my 3 attacks here. Serpent form is really kicking in. I guess we'll retain this defend. Make your choice. Sloth, you cannot play more than 3 cards each turn, or disintegration. At the end of your turn, takes 7 damage, so it's gonna be 13 damage per turn. I am actually gonna. I have to take disintegration. That's tough, but I cannot limit how many cards I play. We'll do flick flack. I think I can kill you this turn, so let's do strangle, right? And let's do prepared. And let's get rid of those 2. And I'm going to play one of these defends. And then I'm going to play the other defend. Nice. Yeah, we killed him. Cool. Kind of a weird deck that I have going on here. Regen potion, gain 5 regen, which equates to 15 heal. 100 gold. There we go. I already got serpent form. The hunt and burst. We've already seen these ones. Burst. What would burst be really good for? Prepared? No. Calculated gambit? No. It plays a skill twice. Now, does Sly interact with burst? Because that's the only thing I can think of as being like, that could be kind of cool. But even then, untouchable, I think, is the only thing that could really work out for us. You know what? I don't need another one, so I'm gonna skip the rare card. I know. All right, Act 3, glory. What is this thing? Test subject. Ooh. All right. We will start up Act 3 in just a moment. I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, where'd he go? Where is he? All right. Well, so this is a new ancient that I don't think I've encountered before. Let's go ahead and plan our route. Boom! You got 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and here. And okay, so interestingly, I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking this way because we don't have any options. We're definitely going to take the 2 elites here. Reason being is we can take this one right after this elite, or we can be like, you know what, I'm beat up, I'm going straight to the merchant. So we can go either way. This fork right here gives us a lot of decision making freedom. Plus, let's see, there's another campfire right here. I mean, this way just has more to offer. Now, right here, with 530 gold, I am wondering if we don't try our luck with merchant here. And then we can decide, let's take the random event right there. We can decide whether we want to go campfire or elite. because we'll already be possibly taking 2 elites. So we're definitely going to do this elite. Like this one's getting taken. This one's going to be optional, and this one's going to be optional, just depending on how things go. All right, let's start up. Whoa. Vaku, the first demon.
Give yourself to me, and you'll be feared as much as I.
Whispering Earring. Gain an energy at the start of each turn. Vaku plays your first turn for you. Absolutely not. We are not doing that. How terrible. Absolutely not. No. Distinguished Cape. Lose 9 max HP. Add 3 apparitions to your deck. Apparitions, you can see right here, are ethereal. So that means that if they're in your hand and you don't play them, they automatically just go away and they're gone forever. If you play them, you gain an intangible, which means that you don't take any damage beyond 1. 9 max HP, so down to 61. Now, since I'm running heavy discard, what you can do is you can discard the apparitions if you don't want to play it that turn. I would like to save my discards for Sly cards, but it is an option. Apparition is really strong. Jeweled Mask. At the start of combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. It's free to play. So, of the powers that we have, how many do we have? We've got Tools of the Trade. God forbid it gives us that. I mean, it is good to have early, but Noxious Fumes, also not a good one. Fan of Knives. I don't know if I want to play it on turn 1. The one that would be amazing is Serpent Form. Serpent Form for free, turn 1 is like a game winner if it happens, and it's a 1 out of 4 chance here. Oh no, it's at 1 out of 6 because we've also got Well-Laid Plans and Outbreak, which honestly, I wouldn't be wild about those either. I guess it's good to have a power first turn. I just wouldn't. I mean, even if it's the Fan of Knives would be the worst one to get, unless we had Strangle first turn. That's the only exception. I actually kind of want to do Jeweled Mask. It's not that, I mean, Apparition is really good, but I like my powers and I think they're fun, and I really like the idea of high rolling a free Serpent Form. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the Jeweler's Mask, even though it's not as good as the other one. It's just more fun. I'm all about the fun right now. We can do the meta sweat in Ascension later on like hour 300. Okay. So Noxious Fumes here. I really want to play Serpent Form. It's right here. However, we're staring down 24 damage, and I don't like that. Especially since they're going to be reducing my max HP. I don't like that either. Noxious Fumes gives me 6 block. I think I need more block. 19 block, 6, that's 25. That'll ensure that we don't. Yeah, let's do Outbreak. Let's do... Oh, I'm kind of curious about Prepared, but... Let's do Prepared. Sure. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I should have waited. Okay. We will do... Backstab for 24 damage against the one that's buffing. Because I don't like that shit. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, 19 here. I hate these little scrolls. They're just so smug. Okay, we got Gremlin Horn activated there, which, you know, I like that. I like that gold cup. Strangle here is interesting. I think what I'd rather do is play Tools of the Trade, and then I'd like to play Well-Laid Plans. And then I'd like to play Neutralize, I guess. Play a Defend. I mean, I guess we can just... Let's play Strangle and then Memento Mori. Calculated Gambit. And then we play this. I mean, we could have just killed everything. Alright. I'm always trying to, like, mega mind the scenario, and I need to just... Sometimes you just feel it out. Untouchable Plus here is a interesting sly option. I don't like any of these. We've got so much discard. I kind of want to play Untouchable Plus. It's upgraded, so I'll take it. Oh, the Devoted Sculptor. This is the guy that gains like 9 strength per turn, isn't it? Okay, Well-Laid Plans. We will play that. Oh. Imagine playing Calculated Gamble and drawing Memento Mori after discarding 9 cards. That would be 20... No, I was going to say 27 extra damage. 36 extra damage. Okay, we're going to set up as much as we can here. I'm going to backstab twice. Here's what I want to do. Neutralize. I want to calculate a gamble. Yeah, we use Ricochet. Serpent form. Yeah. And now we're gonna retain Strangle Plus. Oh, you think you're gonna last that long, huh? Well, you might be right, actually. As it turns out. Next 5 cards, by the way. Well, Prepared's in there, so that's good. I'm gonna keep Strangle. I'm going to play Defend, and I'm just gonna do this crap, I guess. Gonna play a few attacks. Okay. Tools of the Trade for free. We draw. Draw a card. Untouchable. I will play Prepared now. Draw 2 cards. We will discard those 2. I'm not going to Strangle yet. Instead, I'm going to Defend, Dagger Spray, Strike, and we'll retain Strangle, even though I don't think we're going to need it at this point. Discard Untouchable. Okay. Yeah, we didn't need to do Fan of Knives Strangle, as it turns out. Ricochet Plus is interesting. Noxious Fumes Plus is interesting when you take into account we also have another Noxious Fumes Plus, so we could get 6 poison per turn. I'm good. We got 28 cards. I'm gonna skip. I'm probably gonna be skipping a lot. Because, like, the deck is humming pretty well, and I don't want to mess it up. This or that. Arms suddenly jut out from a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a clearly cursed relic. This or that, a scratched-up voice whispers from below. If we choose this, we lose 6 HP, we gain 58 gold. If we choose that, we add our first curse that I've seen so far, Clumsy. An unplayable card, but if it stays in your hand at the end of the turn, it disappears. Oh, we get a random relic? 58 gold for the merchant, though. I don't like taking a random relic. I'd rather choose my relic. Let's choose it. Hello. We could have taken the curse and I could have removed it here, but... Pantograph. At the start of each boss combat, heal 25 HP. Candelabra. At the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. Well, what if my second turn is a shitty hand? Oh, we're finally getting some... we're getting some shivs! Knife trap. Play every shiv in your exhaust pile on the enemy. Yo, where's all this shiv stuff coming from? Okay, first of all, Master of Strategy. We're taking it. 0 cost, 3 cards. Just makes sense. We want to play a bunch of cards. Murder, 3 cost. Deal 1 damage. Deal 1 additional damage for each card drawn this combat. We do have a lot of card draw, and that is really fun. I think, okay, as far as all this shiv stuff goes, I kind of don't want to do it. The reason is, we don't really have much shiv synergy, and it's a little late to be adding it. The only reason we have shivs is with Fan of Knives, an expensive power that we can only use once, and we mostly save it to use with Serpent Form already active or Strangle. It's not really enough for us to be like, oh, I'm going to buy Accuracy and Cloak and Dagger and Knife Trap. I might buy Cloak and Dagger just because we might need some skill. And it could be 2 cards that we could play. A skill, some block. Leading Strike. Deal 7 damage, add 1 shiv into your hand. Okay. So Murder upgraded is 2 energy. I kind of like Murder as like a... Because I think with this deck, one thing I almost ran into a few rounds ago was I kind of got to the point where I was like, uh-oh, I've used up my free Strangle. I've used up my Fan of Knives. Now I don't really have a big hitter unless I get a Memento Mori that makes sense. So I think I might want to take Murder as like a final hitter. And I'll take Cloak and Dagger, and in exchange I'll remove a card. I'm going to remove Strike because it's awful. And that's most of our gold. We're at 30 coins, or 30 cards in our deck. Wait, do we want potions? I'll take Gambler's Brew because it's really good in this deck. I will take the elite. I will take the optional elite here. I'm feeling good. Okay, it's Krang. That's fine. That's fine. Totally good. Yeah. Let's kill him. Oh, I got Strangle right here, bro. With Fan of Knives. Well, okay. Strangle. Neutralize. Backstab. Backstab. Okay, let's do... Should I do Fan of Knives? Draw 4 shivs and then draw a card. Okay, Cloak and Dagger. Let's see. Murder's already up to 12 damage. Oh, this is going to be such a fun card to use. Gonna play the shivs. It's too bad we didn't have Serpent Form here. I'm going to play Outbreak. Cloak and Dagger with another shiv. See, that's 13 block. I'll play Defend here. That'll put us at 25 block for 25 attack. We won't get hit. And we dealt 66 damage. I'm going to play Prepared to draw 2 cards. We're going to discard Flick, Flack, and Ricochet. You're just getting pummeled, dude. I'm going to strike, Memento Mori, end turn 2. Okay, you put some burns in my hand. I hate that. We could do Calculated Gamble for fun here. What about this? We Serpent Form now. Yeah. Calculated Gamble here ain't gonna work. I'll just eat the burn damage. $40 damage coming in. Tools of the trade. Okay. 40 damage, and I've got nothing for us here right now. I will do Master of Strategy because we really need cards. I will play Prepared. I will discard the burn. I will discard Untouchable. 30 more block. Where's it gonna come from? I'm gonna play Noxious Fumes. If I did Calculated Gamble, I discarded my hands. I think I'm saving. I'm gonna save that for burns. I will play Defend here. And then I will play Survivor. I'm just gonna block most of it. Taking 9 damage from a 40 damage hit is a win in my book. Choose a card to discard. Well, I will get rid of the burn, I think. He's gonna put 4 more burns in my hand, which I'm gonna hate. What a bum hand for this. Murder's up to 43 damage. We could just do Strangle, Flick Flack, Memento Mori, I guess. There you go. Put 4 burns in my hand, and I can calculate Gambit those. Ooh. Discard Ricochet. Oh, but Murder here. 49 damage. Okay, I'm going to do Murder. And then I'm going to calculate a gamble. I'm going to discard all of those burns. And we didn't even get any. And then we're going to play Neutralize. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to do some damage to me? You know the point of the game is to kill me, right? You're supposed to do damage. He's like, I'm trying. I'm about to do 33 damage to you right now. Well, actually... That was fun. Stone Calendar. At the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. I'll take it. The Doomsday Clock. I'm gonna be hard pressed to just take any more cards, even if it's a poison stab. I really want it, but I won't take it. All right, we're gonna go this way towards the other elites. The Frog Knight, one of my favorites. Hello, Frog Knight. I will do Tools of the Trade here. Draw. This is kind of what playing Silent is like. It's like playing. It really is like playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I play this card and this card, and that allows me to play this card and this card, and then I play this card and this card, and then I play this card, and that card allows me to play this card, and then you die. And they're like, I haven't taken my turn, and I've already lost. 15 plating. We're gonna have to play our backstabs. I will neutralize deadly poison. I guess I can just do Survivor, I don't know. Choose a card to retain. Maybe Memento Mori, I don't know. He inflicted frail upon me. Who are you calling frail? Choose a card to discard. Untouchable. And I'm gonna play Serpent Form. Just makes sense. And then I'm gonna hit prepared. Get rid of Ricochet and defend. We're gonna take 8 damage here, but that's okay. Choose a card to retain. Master of Strategy, of course. What do we discard? Why, Flick Flack and Untouchable. Oh, okay. We can only choose one. Let's do Flick Flack. Strangle and Murder are the next 2 cards. Master of Strategy. Strangle. Murder's not really going to work out for us yet. Instead, I will use... How about we do Calculated Gambit? Discard all those. We get a Ricochet, and we get a Untouchable play. I was really hoping for Fan of Knives, but when you've got a huge deck, it's hard to find the stuff you need sometimes. Outbreak, Deadly Poison. Probably could have played Outbreak on the from the get-go. Let's retain Untouchable just in case we need to discard it. 30 damage coming down the pipe here. Gonna get rid of that. Prepared. Strike and Flick Flack. And defend. There we go. If I had one criticism of this deck, it's that it does take an eternity to play. Ooh. Abrasive. Oh, this is fun. This is really fun. Whoa. So it's a 3 energy power, right? But it's got Sly. So if you discard it, you get the benefits. You get 1 dexterity, which means that your blocks do 1 more. Right, 1 more, or 1 more block, yeah. Your defense do 1 more block, you get it. And then you can gain 4 thorns as well. I'm going to take that, actually. That sounds really cool. And it's a power. You wouldn't want to play it. You would just want to discard it all the time. And, yeah, okay. And like I said, if there was going to be 1 card that was going to get me to break out of 30, I would do it. Nunchaku, every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy that's perfect for the deck that we're using. Okay, 39 HP. Is there anything that we want to... I kind of want to Smith Murder to make it 2. Serpent Form, though. Murder being 2 makes it a lot more appealing, though. I think we can handle it. What the hell is this thing? Globe head? Y'all really couldn't come up with a better name than that? Alright. Wait a second. Galvanized. Powers are afflicted with galvanized. Take 6 damage when this card is played. What? Okay. Oh, that's... My well-laid plans have come to ruin. Okay, we can figure this out though. Let's do... Okay, first of all, let's do Survivor. And let's throw down Untouchable for the discard. Like, I'm sorry, but I need to be able to play my powers. So let's do well-laid plans here. I'll take 6 damage from Galvanized. I will take Outbreak, and I will take 6 damage from Galvanized. Abrasive is here, but we don't have discard, so that sucks. I will play... Backstab, Backstab... Could do... I was gonna say Cloak and Dagger. Dagger Spray, Ricochet. I think what's gonna give me the most damage is Cloak and Dagger, Dagger Spray. So I'll just go ahead and do that, I guess. There you go. Not a bad first turn. I'm gonna retain Sly, or Sly, Abrasive. Yeah. All right. This is not what I want, dude. 18 damage coming down the pipe here. Murder. Let's do... I'm gonna play Untouchable. And I'm gonna play this Defend. We're gonna have 18 right there. I'm gonna keep Abrasive. We're not gonna take any damage. We're doing just fine. Ah, Serpent Form here. Let's do Master of Strategy. Draw 3 cards. Ooh, and I oop. Okay. Let's just Strangle. And then we're gonna calculate a gamble. Discard all those. Play Abrasive. We'll get Thorns. Oh, but... Oh, you can't play it over and over because it counts as playing it. Oh. I was thinking that, like, you get the benefits over and over again, but it's a power and it counts as being played, so my bad. Also took 6 damage from that. Let's see. Memento Mori is gonna... might win this for me. Hang on. Whoa, let him cook. Discard Ricochet. Discard Serpent Form. Neutralize. Murder. Well. Memento Mori. Yeah, we got it. Cool. Too bad we used up Nunchaku there. Yes. Turn into dust. Stable Serum. Retain your hand for 2 turns. Is that a potion? That's gotta be a potion. I kind of like what I have though. Retain your hand. All of it? Pinpoint. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take Prepared Plus. Yeah. 33 HP. Do we take the double elite? I think we're ready. I think we don't mess with double elite because we don't know what this thing's capable of. I think we take the double campfire. And I think we rest on one of them. Yeah, as much as I love, and you guys know I've been really aggressive about the elites, but I think the deck is crazy enough as it is. Slimed Berserker, he's gonna give me 10 status cards next turn. Is that a fact? Strangle. Outbreak. Backstab. Backstab. Neutralize. Calculated Gambit. Flick Flack. Well-laid plans. And we kind of ran out of steam there. That was a turn that, if we had drawn Memento Mori, would have turned really, really good. Really fast. I think I'll do Cloak and Dagger, Strike, Shiv. I'll keep Abrasive. Look at all those slimes, bro. How dare you? Tools of the trade. Prepared. Okay, we're gonna discard Abrasive. Thorns is gonna be really good for us against this guy. And Untouchable. Maybe? Noxious Fumes. Memento Mori is interesting here. Let's do Deadly Poison. And Memento Mori. And end the turn. And we'll keep Fam Knives. Look at that little tantrum. This guy. Wah! Ooh, choose a card to discard. I guess Untouchable. Still got 130 to go. I don't like the Slimed. I'm gonna play Serpent Form. I'm going to play... Look at all that slimed, dude. Prepared. Discard a Ricochet. Discard Slimed. I'm gonna play Master of Strategy. Okay, and I'm gonna keep Phantom Knives again. With Serpent Form, with Strangle, it's gonna really do wonders for us. Discard Flick Flack. Murderer is also doing 34 damage. We're looking at 33 here, though. Neutralize. I mean, I think this should be enough to kill. I'm doing like lazy math in my head. Yeah. Cool. Nope. Nope. Sorry, Shivs. You guys came along too late. I would have loved to make a proper Shiv deck later, or earlier, but maybe another time. Okay. Alright, these guys. Let me at them! I love these guys. Outbreak. Tools of the trade. Oh, we're playing Serpent Form right now. That's not even a contest here. Prepared. Oh, and... Sorry. Flick Flack. Backstab. Backstab. I'ma get you. Should have used backstab before prepared there, but oh well. Discard. Discard. Let's do strangle on, I guess, just one of these. Memento Mori on you. Neutralize. Dagger spray. Untouchable. Defend. Yeah, these guys are dead. It's kind of cool how you can see shades of some of the enemies from the first game. Like, these guys remind me of the sentries. The Act 1 elites. I'm gonna play these defends. Yeah. Attack potion. Okay. Infinite blades. A shiv every turn. That would have been nice. Adrenaline. Gain an energy. Draw 2 cards. I think we gotta take it. Come on, we gotta take it. It's free. It's free. I'm assuming that this boss doesn't punish me for playing a bunch of cards. You know? Sorry. I gotta pick a card to... upgrade. And I kind of think... Serpent Form might be it. Just because 5 damage. 5 damage per card. It's crazy. Ooh, this thing. Let's go. Test subject. Only 100 HP? What's the catch? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is the Act 3 boss. 100? Test subject C8. It's going to attack for 20 damage, okay. When test subject C8 would be defeated, it instead revives even stronger. Okay, so it's like Awakened one. Whenever you play a skill, gain 2 strength. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. That kind of ruins my plans. I'm going to play Regen Potion right now. Better late than never. I'll play Well-Laid Plans. It's power. I can do that. And you can't get mad. I'm going to play... Outbreak. I'm going to play Serpent Form Plus. I'm going to play Backstab twice. Do I tank the 20 damage? Or 14 damage, I guess you could say. Think about it though, right? I think when it dies and it revives, it will lose in rage. And the idea would be like, it wants you to play skills so it gains strength. And then when it revives, it loses in rage. But it keeps the strength that it gained. But I'm not going to play into their little games. I'm also going to keep my block potion. Instead, I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to choose a card to retain. I'm going to retain... I'm going to retain Master of Strategy. Because whatever this thing turns into, it's going to be crazier than what it is right now. And I just don't really want to fall into the trap. Sadly, Strangle here. I do kind of need to play something. I'm going to discard Ricochet and defend. Yeah. We will play Strike, and that will kill it. So, actually, I don't know if it retains the strength or not. kind of want to play Deadly Poison, but there's nothing to play it on. Okay, we will end the turn. I will keep Master of Strategy. Now what happens? Okay, 2 heads. Now we've got 3 damage. Okay, it actually did not keep the strength. Painful stabs. Shuffle a wound into your discard pile each time you receive unblocked damage. So it's like Book of Stabbing from the first game. 30 damage. I'm not liking that. Do Noxious Fumes here. We draw. I'd like to play Master of Strategy to draw 3 cards here. I'd like to play Neutralize to weaken them. We got Nunchaku activated. We've got Murder here. What I think what I might want to do, hang on. Calculated Gambit. Discard all of those, right? Oh, I think we're gonna kick this guy's ass, especially if he doesn't. Oh wait, no. It revives even stronger. It's going to revive again. Okay. Tools of the trade. No problem. We will use Prepared. I will discard Untouchable. And Abrasive. Okay, we've got enough block now. I will do a strike and a murder. And lucky you, you're gonna get to attack me. But you still didn't do any damage. That must be very frustrating. You got 2 heads, but you ain't smarter. Okay, we're gonna discard Ricochet. Meanwhile, Mr. Struggle is just getting really frustrated still. 4 damage for you now. Let's do... Memento Mori probably would take it down here. Let's do Prepared. I'm gonna discard Fan of Knives because I don't want to use that yet. No, actually, I want to keep it. Discard Defend. Discard Adrenaline. We don't want those. Instead, what we want... Cloak and Dagger. Memento Mori. Okay, and we're gonna end turn 4. I'm gonna retain Fan of Knives. Alright, 3 heads. 300. And they have Nemesis, which is awful. Choose a card to discard. Okay. Yeah, I guess, probably Memento Mori. Yeah. Alright, so Nemesis, named after the elite, the Act 3 elite from the base game. At the end of every other turn, gain intangible 1, which means that all damage is reduced to 1. This actually isn't a bad thing for us to go against here. Let's do Strangle. Neutralize. We will... Okay, 21... After Image would have been good. I should have bought it. Oh well. I'm anxious about using the 2 defends here. I'm not loving that. But I'll do it anyway. Keep Fan of Knives for now. It lost the wound ability, though. Let's discard Ricochet. All the while, our murder is getting stronger and stronger. 62 damage now. This is exactly what I got it for. Prepared. Let's discard Let's discard strikes. And let's discard untouchable and the crappy defend. Let's do adrenaline. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, because I don't want to get caught without murder here. I kind of want to do Fan of Knives now, actually. Let's do murder for 75. And survivor, discard flak. We'll take 9 damage. Or maybe we won't. I'll drink a block potion. Choose a card to retain. I'll keep the defend, I guess. Wait, does next turn do the Doomsday Clock? Not quite. Okay, discard untouchable. You're gonna do status effects to me? That's what you think? Oh, you will not live to see that, I don't think. Strangle. Cloak and dagger. Oh, wait, mate. You might. 3 status? It's gotta be powerful. Okay, I'm gonna take defend. Oh, it's just 3 burns? Oh, okay. I think you need to be buffed up a little bit, maybe. Might be a little too early to say that. Check it out, guys. Moida. Cool. I love their little death animations. That's a nice touch. As usual, silent, a pleasure to play. What's my score? Not even an introduction. That's different than the Ironclad, huh? Oh, 1240 damage to the Architect. I feel like that's pretty similar to what I got with the Ironclad. 825 million, bruh. All right. What unlocks did we get? We got a few epochs to check out. Okay, first of all... Oh man, okay. Beat Act 2. Okay, wait. Play a run with the Silent. Chapter 2, okay. His Majesty barely even looked anymore, and swiped through planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand to visit a more exciting planet. The Regent slammed his fist down the space console. Beep, beep, beep. Anomalous planet detected. Oh, the Regent has arrived. Unlocked as a playable character. Huh. Look at all the, okay, look at all these epochs, dude. Okay, wait, beat Act 2 is the Silent. Chapter 5. A sickness carrying a familiar scent courses through the Silent's veins. The heart piece is slowly killing her. The grotesque trophy is hurled into the ocean, but the blight has no cure. She will die soon. Oh, we got some relics unlocked. Tough bandages. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. Damn, can you imagine that in that last round? Paper Crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage to you rather than 25%. Tingsha. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. Okay. Bigger prey. Ah, placeholder. The other sisters judged the 4th one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with an ugly, pulsating scrap. The Silent recollects the trials she endured for this trophy, but does not speak. To speak is weak. One can only prove herself with more impressive trophies. There is always bigger prey. Look at the trophies! Look at them! Well, look at these. Cards unlocked. Snakebite. I love the new art. It really pops. It's got this, like, kind of... It's got, like, a pop art style, honestly. Yeah. Or, like, posterized, you know. I like it. Okay, so 2 energy, retain, apply 7 poison. It's pretty expensive. For 2 energy for 7 poison when I could spend 1 energy for 5. And that's not even that good of a card. Bubble, bubble. If the enemy has poison, apply 9 poison. Hell yes. Accelerant. It's a power. Poison is triggered 1 additional time. So that's different than the power in Venom, which is when you apply, or no, Snecko Skull is when you apply poison, you stack another one. This is like if they're poisoned for 100, they take 200 damage. I think. That's pretty cool. What's this? Beat Act 3 with the Silent? Chapter 2, Trophies. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the Silent always fall. Potions unlocked. Poison potion, apply 6 poison. Ghost in a jar, gain 1 intangible, and cunning potion, add 3 upgraded shivs to your hand. Nice. The Silent hungers for a greater challenge. Ascensions are now available when starting a run. Okay. We won't do Ascension just quite yet. We've got more epochs. Scribbles, Chapter 2. That is a placeholder to end all placeholders. On this quiet planet, beasts of imagination began to dot the world. They roamed the land in this time of simple, gleeful violence. Sorry. Countless ways to kill, to feed, and proliferate are suggested. Colonies, hives, groups, and schools ebb and flow into the nooks and crannies of Prion. We got some relics. Unsettling Lamp. Each combat, the first time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double its effects. Intimidating Helmet. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 energy or more, gain 4 block. Reptile Trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Cool. Well, that'll do it for now. Kind of, if you want to beat Ascension with these characters, you get this little stack right there. Nice. The compendium. Look at my character stats. Let's see. I played a little bit faster with the Silent, weirdly, than the Ironclad. I think because the Ironclad I was like explaining things as I went along. No achievements, no! What about my run history? Cool. Oh, it tells you which ancient you had at the beginning of each floor? That's cool. Would love the bestiary. That's a great idea. Alright, well that'll do it for this episode. Next we have the Regent unlocked. This is a new character in Slay the Spire 2, so never played the Regent before. Might take a little bit more getting used to. Heir to the Throne of Stars. Wields cosmic powers, but his minions do the work, so he's like a summoner. Divine Right. At the start of each combat, gain 3... Is that 3 energy? No way. Really? Wow. I'm kind of shocked by that. Okay. It must be reflected in the cards in the deck. They must be expensive. Oh, look, Snecko! Paper Frog! Oh, that thing. Oh, what's that thing called? I hated that one. That's the thing that gains block. Oh. What's this one over here? I don't know. We can't see it. Cool. Wait, what's this? Beat Act 3 3 times to unlock custom runs. Well, we'll be able to do that pretty soon. Alright, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Slay the Spire 2. We've gone through it with 2 characters now pretty seamlessly. I did like that I got to play kind of an unconventional deck for me with the Silent. Normally I'm playing Shivs or Poison. Those are the 2 viable builds in my mind for the first game, but it seems like they really focused on making multiple strategies really the focus of this game. So I like that I got to play a discard deck and it didn't suck. I feel like anytime I've attempted to do that in Slay the Spire 1, it was really underwhelming. So I'm happy that I got to trick that. The sly keyword is great. You get to discard stuff, you play it for free, it's perfect. In the first game it was like, this is an unplayable card, but if you discard it, you get to draw 2 cards. And I was like, I'm just not going to pick that card, I think. I think I'm not going to pick the card that it doesn't do anything in my hand. Like, I can't do anything with it unless I have another card. With the sly cards, you get a benefit if you discard them, but you also can just play them like normal, so it's better. All right, yeah, we'll play the Regent in the next episode of Slay the Spire. Looking forward to it. See you guys in the next video. Think critically.